live stream of the evening. I've pretty much accomplished almost everything that I wanted to accomplish today. That's huge. I'm a little tired now. Anyway, um, oh God, excuse me. First person here is Fia S for General. Negativity moves into the past, anxiety moves into the past, and a new beginning comes in. A new beginning comes in, but then also a new beginning around love comes in. Being guided by the divine, you got some choices coming in. A cause for celebration comes in before the end of the year. It also looks like you got some nice money coming in. Malika, love. Romance should be heating up. A wish comes true. Now, if you're with someone right now, you may need to have patience with the situation. If you're not with anyone, Sagittarius comes in. The world is at your feet, and you're headed towards the 10 cups being full. You got a wish. Put it out into the universe. Elizabeth, is the ex working? Because I haven't gotten any child support. Okay, is the ex working? I don't think the ex is working right now. Which, he better do something about that. He's got to pay child support. That's it. No two ways about that. And how does my boss think of me? Thinks that you have a lot of potential. You're smart and intelligent. May think that you're grounded, stable, kind-hearted, easy to get along with. And you could have a new beginning or Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning on the horizon around work that brings in more money. That's pretty good. Sandy, general for the rest of the month. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. You've got Six of Pentacles, feeling better compensated or better respected around work or school. And with the Magician, you've got the ability to manifest new opportunities. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It'll serve you well. You got a little bit of money coming in, and you could be spending time with a Virgo. T. Yvette, love. Okay, no longer holding yourself back. You're laying down the law, setting up boundaries. With that, romance heats up and moves forward, and you could find yourself in a committed relationship. It could be with a Sagittarius. If it's not a Sagittarius, there's someone else around you. You may just need to have patience with that person. It does look, oh, that was not the right card. That was the soulmate connection card. It's a soulmate connection, but you may need to have patience with them. Or a Sagittarius is around. You will see good karma come back to your love life before the year ends. Things move forward. Beautiful one. Dalen's thoughts of me. Thinks that you're smart and intelligent, attractive, creative, unique, strong, confident, determined, and sincere. Elizabeth, do you see the ex getting a job soon? Yes, sometime this month you should be working. And when do you see me getting a better job? to get a new job soon. Like the Jack of Spades, the spades could be before the fall ends. Like sometime later on in December. It could happen very soon. I would say definitely within the next 11 weeks at the latest with the Jack. But it could happen pretty soon. Jay, how did Brianna the Aries feel seeing me today? Good. May feel a little slow, stuck, and stagnant, but the love cup is full. She's listening to her intuition. She was happy to see you. It looks like communication is going to pick up. Scared Street, did they catch them all, or is there still more? I think there still could be more. May, what is Fee's next actions towards me? It looks like ambition picks up. Communication picks up. He's feeling more ambitious. Things move forward, and you should see one another relatively soon. Snow White, love. I would say that you got some nice stuff happening. Life changes for the better for you quickly, and a committed relationship comes in that leads to happiness. If you're already in this relationship, things look good. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a Capricorn and a Sagittarius coming in, or it could be somebody born on that cusp. It looks like romance starts to heat up. A disappointment moves into the past, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain when a new journey begins. A king shot, is S in love with me? I don't believe at this point S is in love with you. May, what about this month? Okay, what's happening this month? Got some good luck coming in. Got a new journey on the horizon, and you could run into somebody from your past or hear from somebody from your past. Somebody from your past could return. Feeling better compensated or better respected around work, school, or business. A Leo enters, and you have some choices that come in. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. Got some good karma coming back to you, and you have some money coming in. Finances look good. Ariane, finances. Got a new beginning on the horizon. Success comes in around feeling financially stable, and the sun comes out. Happiness comes out over your financial life. Things should be improving this month. Coco, weekend reading. Looks like you have a wish that comes true around a committed relationship. You may feel like you're either paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something that makes you feel relief. It looks like you're feeling better compensated and better respected around work, school, or business, and a wish comes true. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It'll serve you well. And you got the Empress here, which is love, money, abundance. Looks like a very pleasant weekend for you. Essence, why hasn't Evan texted me back? you're going to hear from him. He's taking his own time, and he's kind of being a pain in the ass. It's like, I don't know what the story is between the two of you, but he's like not ready. He's making you wait. I think you're going to hear from him either tonight or tomorrow. What a jerk. And he's taking his time. What an ass. But he's prepared to get back to you. His intentions are to get back to you, and you'll hear from him out of the blue. Oh, you got tip today? Nice. Oh, good for you. Excellent. Good. I'm glad that happened. When something happens, right, it always makes me feel like that's positive, that like more is going to happen, because sometimes like the timing about things is just, it could be very difficult. So when one thing happens, I'm like, okay, well, something happened now. The energy is going to move other things forward. So that's good. Anonymous, they aren't showing this two-bedroom until the 6th, but they aren't finished with the renovations. I went by it, and I liked it from the outside. Anything I need to know? I think you're going to like it. It looks like you're not holding yourself back. They seem to have a lot of respect, and they treat people well. I think that, and the 6th is on Monday. I think that there's a new adventure here on the horizon, and I think you're going to be happy with it. Let's see what happens. Anthony, does the Cancer want, what does the Cancer want to say about her moving to Canada? She may say that she's feeling disappointed, or like she's put in a whole lot of hard work and didn't see much of a payoff, or she hasn't really gotten anywhere yet with that. And it may be frustrating for her. But I think that if she perseveres, she's going to make it happen. I think she's going to end up in Canada. But she may be feeling frustrated as hell right now, because I don't think anything has happened, or she's at a standstill with it. Tana M. Can I ask how Sean Ponticelli feels about me? Thinks that you're passionate, sincere, well-balanced, intelligent, kind-hearted. May feel that you're spontaneous, adventurous, fun to be around, and could find you to be a kind-hearted, sincere, loyal friend. Amazing me, love. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. It could be a Taurus. If it's not a Taurus, it may be something to do with long-term commitment. Life changes for the better for you quickly around love. It looks like you got success coming in and happiness around a new beginning around your love life. And there's a water sign here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. There's also a Gemini. Next relationship that you enter could be a soulmate connection. If you're with someone right now, it could be a soulmate connection. Happiness comes out over your love life, and you're feeling like things are starting to finally move forward. Empress, career. Negativity moves into the past. A new journey comes in out of the clear blue sky. You should hear something. It looks like no longer feeling held back, and you got some money coming in. It also looks like you have a little bit of good luck coming in, growth, change, and transformation around a new beginning around your career. Sister, I got your emails. The only thing I'm wondering is, I even post on my page warning of scammers. Why would she block me rather than just unfollow when I never reached out? The whole thing to me is so bizarre, because, well, maybe she never went to your page, or she never went and looked at it. The whole thing is so bizarre, because Like the first thing that I listened to, I listened to the shorter one first. And I thought to myself, oh, that this is really strange. There's got to be more to this than like I listened to the 1 minute one and answered you, and then I listened to the other one. I was like, there's got to be more to it than this. There's a disconnect somewhere because you haven't done anything. You haven't done anything. Even if you think that it's like an energy thing, which I could understand if she didn't have so many followers, but because she has so many followers and there are so many people commenting, I don't think that she has like, I don't think she's focused on the energy so much. And then when I listened to the second one, I was like, you know what, that makes so much more sense. Somebody did something as you. I could bet it, and that's why. Now, then it makes sense. Um, why would she block me rather than just unfollow? Okay, because what I think if she would have gone and unfollowed you, she would have seen the things about the scammers. But I think that she doesn't, she just blocked you. She just thought you were scamming her and she blocked you. If there's a way that you could reach out to her somehow, I would reach out to her because I mean, there is no way it's something that you did. And it's not even the energy thing. I can understand that, what you said, but that's not it. You're not there enough. Yeah, you didn't do anything. You know, like who would you block? I would block somebody that was like a troll, right? Somebody that was like saying nasty things. Oh, you're stupid. You don't know what you're doing. Yeah, like because who needs to see that shit? You know, nobody wants to read through those comments. Not even just me, but people that are reading or commenting on my whatever. I would block those people, but you did nothing. You did nothing at all, not even a little bit. And the funny thing is that because it's brought up like an old wound, it that's why you feel like it's an issue. If it were a situation like if it were a different situation that you had never gone through before, you probably would just think, what an asshole that person is. But it's very personal to you because of what you've been through in the past. You know how everything kind of layers on top of one another. I wish that you could reach out to her some way, to just, you know, because why? Like, why? Like, why? Like, look at these people here. Like, I wouldn't block any of them. For what reason? Nobody did anything wrong. I mean, we know the people that we block. You know, they say stupid shit. um, Essence, anything that I need to hear. You've got success coming in around business, work, school, or business, and you got more money coming in. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work. You could have a Cancer coming in that may be of significance. You may be taking a little road trip. It also looks like you got the world at your feet and life is starting to move forward. Sagittarius could be entering. I don't know if you have one around you right now, but somebody new may be coming in as well. Kira, will my power get restored by tomorrow? And if not, when? Will my power be restored by tomorrow? I think it will be. I think it will be. Let me just see if I can get timing. I'm wondering if they could have it fixed by 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. That's what I'm thinking. I think that they're going to have it fixed. Oh, the guy's a jerk, and he tipped. Well, he tipped well. Bella, my sister wants to know when will she get a place. Early winter. Could be within the next 3 to 4 weeks. Soon, pretty soon. And maybe by the new year. Like maybe she gets the place and then by the new year she's moving in. Sister, the other girl when I went into her live, sent a gift. She seemed so annoyed and told people not to send gifts in response to me, but everyone kept sending her gifts after me. And then she said nothing. She's a tarot reader on TikTok. I always support her and follow back all these other readers, and they never follow me back. Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't understand, like, I know. I see. I know. Like I see it from both sides. Like if I were in your shoes, I would feel like she was talking to me. I would be horrified and embarrassed because that's how I am. So when I'm on the other side, I always try to not like I'm always like I try to be careful with what I say because I don't want one person feeling like I'm saying it to them because sometimes situations come up and I mean it in general. Like yesterday, there were a couple of people that did donation questions for 199, but they asked like love and career, or they were like I don't remember what they were, but they were two separate things, and I always let it slide, but if I keep letting it slide, I'm going to keep answering multiple questions. So that when I said that, it wasn't directed to one person. It's just that it kept coming up. And I feel like, oh, I don't want to say one thing to somebody and make them feel like I'm pointing the finger at them. But if you don't say it, like, so obviously she said it and they didn't listen to her anyway. They kept sending the stuff, which I think that once somebody says it, you should respect what they say, but sometimes there's a delay. I don't know if it's like that for TikTok, but sometimes in here there's a delay. And I can even see it with the two phones I have here. They're different. But I know, I don't understand it. I think that there is, I don't know all that much about TikTok. I'm not really too crazy about it, but I think, I mean, it seems like it's like not that it seems like people get wrapped up in their own thing and they're not really looking to be supportive of other people. They're kind of looking to build their own shit. And the more people that they can get, the better it is for them. I don't really know how it works, but just on any platform, I think that's how people feel. So I don't think that they're really looking to make connections or make friends. I think they're looking as people, as numbers and not as real people, which is kind of shitty, but I guess, you could kind of get, I guess I can kind of understand the mindset of that. Yeah, I would try not to let that part bother you, the people that don't follow you back, because I don't think it's a personal thing. I think it's just that they don't really care. Like, like they don't care to be like supportive as well. But with the gift thing, I would felt the same way that you did, because that for some reason, if somebody, like, I would have felt scolded like a child. I would have been embarrassed and I would have like wanted to run and hide, which is really stupid, because I doubt that she may have said it after yours came up, but I think that she meant it just in general for everyone. And I just think that it was like coincidental, kind of, that she said it at the same time, and then these other people weren't listening to her anyway. But I get what you're saying, because I would have felt the same way, and I try so hard myself not to do that to people here. Like when people will say, "Oh, love messages from George." Meanwhile, they're not in a relationship with George. So how am I giving you love messages from someone you're not in a relationship with, right? So it's like I'm looking at the cards. I'm like, there's nothing love here. But I don't want to say it to one person because I don't want that person to feel bad, because I mean, fuck, we've all been there. But anyway, Kira, general reading for Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday look like pretty good days. You got growth, change, and transformation coming in, being guided by the divine. There could be an Aries around, there could be a Scorpio around, and you may be feeling like you're stepping into your own self-confidence. You could have a little road trip on the horizon, or you may be going somewhere out of the blue and feeling successful. You got happiness that comes in this weekend, so something should happen this weekend that makes you happy, or that you're looking forward to. Your intuition is heightened too, so definitely listen to it. Bella, I gave my knitting idea at work. What's next? I'm glad that you didn't hold yourself back. No longer holding yourself back. Expressing your ideas seem to start a new journey. So I don't know, whatever you said to them, it seems to help things move forward for you and negativity move into the past. I think that they're going to take your advice. I think they're going to take your advice. Lois, my mom got into a relationship and I'm not sure about. I'm very upset. My mom got into a relationship and I'm not sure about. Okay. Well, there's the new journey. She's not holding herself back. Here's you being upset about it. Well, there's not much that you can do about it. So, it does look like she's prepared to move forward with this relationship. And she's feeling good about it. And she's feeling perseverant. And she's feeling strong. There's not much that you can do about it. I don't know what it is that is bothering you or what it is that you don't like about it, but you may just kind of have to let it play out because there's not really much that you can do about it anyway. We can't control what other people do. You may not like the person, you may not like the situation, but it is what it is. And it looks like it's moving forward right now. Coco. I don't see it yet. Let me do Empress. Is Natalie regretful of how things ended with my brother and the way that she was with him? Or is she content and is more like it is what it is? Okay. Is she regretful? I don't see regret right now. Not right now. Maybe it hasn't come yet. Maybe she still needs a little bit more time. Essence, oh my God, the Cancer is evident. He said Sherry's moon. What else should I know about him? He could be a little difficult at times. He holds himself back. He could shut down pretty easily. Fool is in reverse, which means all of this, like, you're going to learn a lot about him. He's going to tell you things about him. Negativity will move into the past. Be prepared for cause for celebration to come in. Things will move forward. You'll hear from him. He just may be like, he just may be the kind of person that just shuts down every now and again, and you just kind of have to deal with it. Like, that's just how he is. He may not be very, like, talkative about his emotions, but you're going to get some nice stuff out of him with the Fool in reverse. He just may offer up things about himself that will help your relationship move forward with him. HK, will I have a good time if I go out tonight? Will I have a good time if I go out tonight? You will. You will. Nemi, how will next year turn out? Not bad. First of all, you're being guided by the divine. Then you got passion coming in. You're headed towards the 10 cups being full. You got a soulmate connection moving forward. You got the world at your feet. You've got an old wound starts to heal and move into the past. And somebody from your past returns. You also could be going back to school, learning a new area of study. And you may be making more money next year. You got cause for celebration that comes in around financials improving. Overall, I'm going to say it's a pretty good year. Anthony says it's not tarot related, but I want to manage to write down things in a planner or book or diaries to achieve. I want to hear some ideas from you since it's near the end of the year. Oh, we could do things like that. So pretty much, this is what they say. And I've done this, and sometimes I do these practices and then I just forget to do them or I stop doing them. They say to write down things in a journal, but in past tense. So let's just say for you, for example, you want to migrate to Canada. So you would take an entry in your journal and write down, I arrived in Canada, or I'm so happy that I finally now live in whatever, Vancouver, Toronto, wherever you want to live. Um, I'm so thrilled with my new job. I love my new boss. Like, you write it down like that. You put it out into the universe because, when you're writing something out, it's like you're focusing on it, you're thinking about it, and that's supposed to be how you kind of get it out into the universe. So, yeah. And you can, you don't have to do it every day, but you can do it, a couple of times a week with different things that you want. Rimmel, general for December. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It'll serve you well. You got some choices coming in. You have a little adventure on the horizon, and you may have a side gig that could be bringing in extra money. It could be anything. Looks like you might make a decision to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you. A water sign comes in. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And then you have growth, change, and transformation coming in and around your life. Feeling well balanced and feeling like life starts to move forward. You got new energy coming in. You got a Sagittarius, an Aries, and a Capricorn. That's not bad. Sister, I see exactly what you're saying. I think the comment about the gifts, I took it personally because this girl always acknowledged me in her lives, telling me she was going to check out my page. But then she never followed me back. And I saw that she supports a bunch of other readers and uses their decks. I think I just felt like another form of rejection. But why should I care, really? That's just it, though. The reason why you care is because, not because of her personally, but because it brings up the rejection thing. This is so fucking stupid. But you know what happened to me once? And this was like kind of similar. My teacher was leaving the studio that we worked at. And she announced it, that she was leaving. And I was hurt by this. And she was going to go work for like the competitor, really. And if you can imagine that yoga studios are in competition, but yeah. So when she went, she got the job. She took 2 other teachers with her, and they all got jobs there. And then like lied about it. She kept saying that she didn't have a job, but she had already gotten the job. And like me of all people, like I gossip with nobody. I'm like the safest person. Meanwhile, the 2 people that she went with were like the biggest gossips. Anyway, I never wound up getting hired there. And I really felt like, and once again, I felt like it was a clique that I just wasn't part of. And I was, yeah, I felt, yeah, I kind of felt like, well, and then why would you just not tell me the truth? But once again, it was a situation that made me feel like, well, once again, I'm not good enough. When meanwhile, it's like, now here it is years later, and I've seen like how I tend to be attracted to things, maybe not so much anymore because I've been working on it, but attracted to situations that make me feel bad. Like, why would I want to be involved with that kind of shit? Like, and why would you just not tell me the truth? Anyway, so I felt like let down, and like, and then a lot of the teachers from my studio went to work over there too. They were working in both places, but then that other place wouldn't hire me, and I was like, I'm more trained than these people, but it's like, whose ass are you kissing? And I wasn't, I can't do that. I just can't. But and even though it's like in my head, I know that's what it is. I still felt rejected, and I still could feel rejected about that, even on a bad day today. There was somebody here that I passed over. I think it was, I didn't see the question, but I saw the Coco. I see the super chat, but I don't see the question. HK, Rimmel, I did. Loasp. I went through a lot of stuff with my mom, and she did too with my dad and her last boyfriend. They were abusive towards us. That's why I'm concerned. That's a concern because history tends to repeat itself. I'm not going to tell you not to be concerned because I think that that's smart, but it does look like there's some success around the situation, and maybe this person will be different. But I agree with you. History tends to repeat itself, and I would take notice of signs. Nobody deserves to be abused, ever. No person, no animal, nobody deserves to be abused. If you start to see signs, then I would definitely say something. But on the flip side of that, you can't prevent her from doing what she's doing, and you can't stop people because that's just it's just that's how it is. Everybody has to learn their own. Everyone's got to make their own mistakes. But I would call it out to her if you see a problem. I definitely. But you can't not get involved with somebody ever again because you had bad experiences. Because if you go down that route, you'll never be with anybody again. So you kind of have to open up the door. If she's done some work on herself, she may not be calling in that same type. Like how I was just saying that I was attracted to really shitty situations. Once you start to do work on yourself, you don't want to, that's not attractive anymore. So the abusive types won't be attractive if she's working on herself and she's seeing, what it is that she finds attractive about these people. When she starts to figure it out, then it's not attractive anymore, and that kind of goes away. So hopefully she's turned a corner. It looks like there's success coming in. Let's give it a chance. But I totally hear what you're saying, and you're right. You're right. You got every reason to be concerned. Felicia, why is that an ex of mine? He wants to be in a poly relationship, continues to stay in contact with me, knowing that I don't want that. Okay, let's see. Because he thinks that he can convince you. That's what he thinks. He thinks that if you just kind of be open to it, then he can have the best of both worlds. He's operating from a very selfish place. And, it's like he wants to have his cake and he wants to eat it too. And if he allows himself to be in this, poly relationship, then he can have his cake and eat it too and not get in trouble for it. So that's why he's texting you. He wants to he thinks that he can kind of bring you in. Or that's at least what he's hoping for. Dorothy, messages from Spirit. going every which way. All right. The Knight of Air. Intelligent, decisive, idealistic, and tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options. Creative solutions. Balance. Archangel Zadkiel. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation, and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. The Chariot. Archangel Metatron. An important achievement, self-discipline, and willpower. Public recognition. Got 2 angels. That's nice. Elizabeth, I want to return back to school in the summer. I want to return back to school in the summer. Let's see. Is there more school coming in for me in the summer? You can make that happen. Absolutely. You got a new journey here that leads to new business opportunities. If you want to make that happen by the summertime, that can definitely happen for you. Angela, is Mark going to reach out to me? Is Mark going to reach out to me? You should hear from him relatively soon. Probably sometime this month. Italy, what does E think of me? What does E think of me? Thinks that you're well prepared, kind-hearted, sincere, attractive. May feel that you're intuitive, unique, well-balanced, and grounded. Cinnamon, general for December. Got growth, change, and transformation coming in and around your life. Well prepared for your life to move forward in negativity and to move into the past. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief when things change for the better quickly. It looks like the hard work that you put into your jobs is going to pay off. You're going to be feeling a little bit more financially stable. Just make sure that you take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Campanies, what are the Aries' intentions towards me in terms of romance? Oh, God, excuse me. Well, it seems like they may be a little bit distant and they could be a little bit sluggish. But at some point, they may want things to move forward. They at some point, but it may be down the line. Right now, they look like they're a little distant, a little sluggish, and they're not making any effort for things to move forward. But at some point, it changes, and they're going to be looking for things to move forward. But that might not be until like after the new year. Julie, how would my night go with the Cancer, and what would you think? Looks like it goes well. It looks like he thinks that you're attractive, kind-hearted, sincere, fun to be around. Feels like there's room for growth, change, transformation, or like things could go somewhere, and may also feel like comfortable with you, like it's comfortable. Helene the Poet, what's coming up for me? Okay, you're being guided by the divine. An old wound is starting to heal and move into the past, and you've got some passion coming in. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. Anxiety seems to move into the past. A wish comes true, and you could be starting a new hobby. You could have a new hobby coming in. A water sign enters that may be of significance: Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Simran, general for tomorrow. You got a new journey on the horizon, or something out of the blue spontaneous could happen. You may feel like you got a new beginning coming in tomorrow. You could be taking a little road trip, or maybe going out or doing something a little exciting. Feeling better respected and better compensated around work, school, or business, and cause for celebration comes in tomorrow. Somebody may invite you to do something, or you may go out spontaneously tomorrow. Looks like a pretty good day. All right, I'm at the bottom for that one. Let me go back up to the top of this one. Simran, will I be more productive in the library or at home tomorrow? The library. At home. At home. Adonis, will I pass this first trimester? This is the first semester. Will I pass the first semester? You will. You will. Harsha, general for August and July of 2023. Got money coming in. You have money coming in, and the 10 cups look like they're full at that point. It looks like a water signs around Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Your intuition is heightened. A Taurus is around that's of significance. You could be in school. Could be going back to school for something. It looks like romance heats up. You may be going back to school, and you could be moving homes, changing homes, or upgrading your home around that time. Sarah, what is the Virgo's intentions for me? Well, they look like they're a little held back right now, but you're going to have communication that comes in from this person out of the clear blue sky, and things should move forward. You just may not be there yet. You may have to give it a little bit of time. Vita, after the last day's talks, did Sunny decide to plan a visit with me? And if yes, when? No, did he tell you he was coming? Because he's coming in as the hanged man. He has no plans for visiting right now. Doll-faced diva, will I find better employment next year? You will. Yes, you will. Simon, would I be able to finish all 6 assignments by tomorrow or Sunday? By tomorrow. By Sunday. By Sunday. Ollie, did H saw the playlist? I forgot to put private. No, I don't think they saw it. Bella, my sister would like a general reading for January. A disappointment moves into the past. An old wound heals and moves into the past. Life starts to move forward. Somebody could make her an offer that would be hard to turn down. Success comes in through perseverance. Whatever she's putting time and effort into pays off. It looks like money comes in. She could be spending time with the Sagittarius, and some good luck comes in. Possibly picking up a new hobby or some kind of creative outlet might come in January. Intuition is heightened. Definitely listen to your intuition. Empress is here. Love, money, abundance, fertility, and with the Knight of Cups, romance could heat up. Not with anyone. It could be the Sagittarius. You also have a Taurus here, and you have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you're with someone right now, current relationship looks like it's going smoothly. You have a wish. Put it out into the universe. Put the wish out into the universe. You just might get it. Simran. Would my 2 professors accept my reasoning and my grade assignments when I send them an email on Sunday? Yes, I think so. Julie, would I like being around him? Yeah, I think you will. Yeah, he seems like a nice guy. Sarah, New York. What's coming in for me in love? Happiness. It's a little delayed because the sun's in reverse, but a disappointment is moving into the past and your love life is moving forward. If you're not with anyone right now, you may be feeling undecided or indecisive, but you have a relationship coming in that's well balanced. You'll get out of it what you put into it with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Romance heats up. If you're already with someone, then your current relationship would be getting grounded and stable. Nina. Is M dating someone else? His feelings for me. I don't think that he's dating anyone else. I think he thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere, perseverant, determined, hardworking, loyal, grounded, and stable. I don't think there's anyone else around him right now. Jackie, what is my senior Manish thinking after my yesterday's conversation with him? If he will try to help me. What is my senior Manish thinking after yesterday's conversation? Okay. Will he try to help me? He's going to do what he can to help you, yes. Simran, would I be able to study for my final exams more productively at home or the library? Oh, I did that one. Oh, no, that was yesterday. This is a different one. Okay. At home. At the library. For this one, it comes up the library. Outlander, what is SN trying to find out about me on social media? Anything. That's the whole bogus nonsense about social media. Nobody puts up their things that they don't want you to know, but yet we look at it. I don't look at it. I don't give a fuck. But it's trying to find anything out. Wants to know where you are, who you're with, what you're doing. And thinks that they're going to find something. Or it's also the opposite. They think that if they don't see something, then that means something else. It is such bullshit, and it's such a bad idea, but nobody listens to me when I tell them that. Because, like, for example, if somebody were stalking me, and I doubt that anybody's stalking me, but in my lifetime, ever since I've had social media, I never put up my relationship status with anybody ever. So if somebody were stalking me, they would think that I was not involved with anybody. But I have been involved. So what does social media tell you? Nothing. So if you see that I don't put pictures up, or, I mean, I've put up very few pictures. On Instagram, I do, but they're like pictures of Avery. They're not really pictures of anything that anybody would want to see. You know, who wants to see a picture of my kid? You know, unless you're friends with me or family members, which is why I do it. And on Facebook, I've had like yoga students that have, oh, I haven't seen you in a long time. You know, they came to the baby shower at yoga. I put up the pictures every now and again. But nobody puts up what they don't want you to know. Or if you don't put anything up there, then nobody can write stories. You know, nobody can think that they know what's going on in your life because it's not listed. But just because it's not there doesn't mean it's not going on. You know, I don't have my jobs listed, but that doesn't mean I don't work. But if you're looking for things, oh well, there's no job here. Maybe she's unemployed. I'm not unemployed. I work. But like, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's the modern day version of driving past people's houses, which is also stupid because I used to run to work a lot because I taught hot yoga. So what's the fucking difference if I show up there sweaty? I'm gonna get sweaty anyway. So my car would be here, but I wasn't home. And then there have been times where my car was in the shop because I had to have in one of my Beetles I had to have I don't know, two big things. One was the transmission issue, one was a computer issue, and my car wasn't here for weeks. But that doesn't mean that I was away. I was here. I just didn't have the car. So what the hell? It doesn't mean anything. You don't know anything. But people think that they know something. So that's why people do it. So she thinks that she or he or whoever it is thinks that by going on your page, they're going to find out what you're doing and what you're up to. But they're not. They're not thinking it through clearly. Anyways. Anyhow. Beautiful one. DB's thoughts of me now. DB's thoughts of me now. Love cup here is full. So whoever this person is thinking highly of you, thinks that there is room for growth, change, and transformation, may think that you're strong, independent, determined, successful, kind-hearted, sincere, well-focused, and that you have a lot of potential. Simran, current energy around Leo. Energy around the Leo is grounded and stable and focused. They may be working on something or putting effort into something right now that they're focused on. Simran, the current good and bad traits of the Leo. Leo is perseverant, hardworking, successful, intelligent. They could be deceitful. They could also be a little bit manipulative, and they also may, they could be a little envious. They could suffer like a little jealousy. It looks like they're strong, well-grounded, they're stable, they're secure in who they are. And they could be loyal, but yet at some points they could be a little bit deceitful. I guess anybody can. They're spontaneous. They have a good personality. They may be outgoing or fun to be around. Talia, how will Monday go with BP? Good. Looks like you've got a new beginning on the horizon, and you may feel like things are strengthening. You could be feeling like the love cup is full. You may be feeling like communication is good, or communication is picking up and the weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders. Okay, I'm done with that one. Let me go back to this one. SRDA's next action towards me. Communication comes in. It could be like a message, like a text message or a direct message or something like that. Nina, does M like me and will continue to date me? Yes, I believe so. Oh, you like this one, Kenny? Thank you. This was my very first one. It was a gift from my friend. She started the madness. Divine Cancer, can I get a reading for the intimate thoughts of the Libra for me as compared for mine with her? No, I can't do that. First of all, I can't read somebody else's thoughts, and I can't weigh thoughts, one thought against the other. Like I don't know who's thinking what. Like there's no way for me to get into somebody's head to read like what they're thinking intimately. I don't know. Is there anybody here that I haven't answered for yet? Simran, Leo's current thoughts and feelings towards me. thinks that you're creative, compassionate, sincere, well-focused, driven. You have a lot of courage. You're independent, smart, and intelligent. Risha, will AP understand my feeling? And will I have the relationship like I want? Well, you might have a battle ahead of you. There's an argument that happens between the two of you. No, I don't think that they understand your feelings or they're willing to give you what you want. Not at this point. You may have to, it might take some time or some work. Melfin, I've been trying to practice tarot and pendulum readings. I've been receiving precise and accurate messages, interpretation so far from my spirit guides, or am I totally off? Okay. Have I been relatively accurate? Well, I think you've been pretty accurate. Simran, how will my next relationship be like? Should be stable, grounded, sincere, kind, mutual, and well-functioning. Divine Cancer, can I get love messages from Libra S to me? Maybe feeling a little stuck or held back right now, or a little bit burdened or weighed down by the weight of the world and not ready for things to move forward. Seems to be thinking about things a lot, but not really ready to act. Thing is that you will get communication that comes in from her, so that should make you happy. Kenny, is there any good time to my story? I don't want to start shit in my family. Is there any good time to start my story? I don't want to start shit in my family. What do you mean? I'm not really sure what you mean. Like, you have something that you want to bring up to them, but you want to know when the timing is right to do so? What I would tell anybody that's looking to start something, it's a good time to start something on the new moon, which we're having tomorrow. But if you're not ready, we have one every month. You could wait. Oh, you want to bring up childhood shit with your family? I would say there's a couple of times that's good for that. You could do it when Mercury goes retrograde, because it will be going back, healing the past, and discussing what happened in the past. You also could do it under the new moon. You could do it under your Chiron return, but you're probably not anywhere near your Chiron return, because that takes a very long time for that to happen. Okay. So my suggestion would be to either pick a new moon or to wait for Mercury retrograde. Cards indicate that you don't want to start shit with your family. I get it, but in order for you to heal and move forward, you need to talk about what happened. You need to express yourself, and it's almost like no matter what time you do it, no matter what it's got to come out. You know, it's for your own healing. Otherwise your life isn't going to move forward, and you're not going to heal from whatever it was that happened back then. So really what I would say is, it's when you're comfortable. Don't worry about how they're going to receive it, because it's more about you and how you feel. When you're ready, you do it. I would suggest a new moon or Mercury retrograde, but if you have like a burning desire to, like, today is the day I'm going to get this off my chest, then I would go with that, because it's really about you healing yourself and moving forward, and less about how they receive it. How they receive it is going to be their problem, and you do the best that you can. You deserve to be heard. Um, Liz is TW straight. The cards indicate 70% chance yes. The thing is that I don't know. I mean, if you question it, there may be something that's going on there. 70% chance yes. They are straight. Prussian. I don't see it yet. Let me do Simran. How would my next relationship partner be like? Good and bad characteristics and personality traits. Next partner is a kind, caring person who's grounded and stable. This person is very intelligent and education may be important to them. They seem to be very well focused, smart, kind-hearted, sincere. Um, I would say they could be a little self-centered and they could be a little bit selfish. And sometimes they could be a little bit off balance. They may love to travel. They may enjoy travel. They could have sharp energy, or they may not stand for a lot of bullshit. They could maybe have a little bit of a temper at times. Mel, Erna's thoughts about the readings that I gave her. Okay, let's see. I think that they resonated with her pretty well, and she's feeling very successful and well balanced. I think that she's probably going to want you to do more readings in the future. Perseverance pays off, feeling like she's being guided by the divine, and may feel like you hit the nail on the head. Question, what's going on with the client towards me? He's telling people lies about me and locker room talk to them. That's not good. Does he have like a dementia or something like that? Or could he be starting to develop it? Because it seems like something is a little off. Like it doesn't, I'm not getting that he's like deliberately trying to be an asshole, even though I know that he is an asshole. But another thing, like now that you mentioned that, the nastiness that you have to deal with, that's another thing. That could be a sign that there may be some kind of deterioration there. I think that it may be, I can't diagnose somebody, but it seems like there may be something going on, like with his brain, because it's out of character. Like that's out of character. Him being nasty, maybe he wasn't always nasty. Maybe that's something that he's developed. He's been nasty for 10 years. Recently, I had a situation where somebody all of a sudden I noticed was very nasty. And I mentioned it to somebody else who had experienced something, a family member that had dementia. I mentioned it, and she said, this situation sounds very similar to what I went through. And then a friend of mine, I mentioned it to her, and she said one of the first signs, it was like a change in behavior. And she works with the elderly. She said if you notice a change in behavior, that could be a sign. Obviously, the person's got to be diagnosed by a doctor. But let me just see what that said. Um, but the sex thing too, like that locker room talk, I think that's another sign. That's why I'm saying that. It seems to kind of be coming together. Ray, what is the deception that's happening? What is the deception that's happening? All right, I don't really know what exactly you're talking about as far as deception, but there is, I mean, somebody's lying. Somebody's not telling you the truth. I don't know what the situation is. Like, that's not enough information for me to answer. Like there could be deception at work, there could be deception at home. So your boyfriend could be lying to you, your sister could be lying to you. Like, I don't know who we're talking about here, but somebody is lying, and I think that they're lying about a money thing and they're lying about their whereabouts. So if you think that somebody is lying to you about something, I think that the topics have to do with money and their whereabouts. They're not where they say that they're supposed to be, and there's a money thing that's involved. It has something to do with money as well. Oh, I can't give you a reading on somebody else's reading. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're doing a reading on yourself, first of all, I never read for myself because I don't think that it's accurate. But I can't answer your reading. Do you know what I mean? Like, there is deception coming up because I saw the devil, but I can't tell you what it is because I don't know what I don't know what area of your life you're talking about. Yeah, Prussian, I think, or something of that nature. I don't know that that's exactly it, but something like that where it's like a mind thing. Nikki YY, does Leo like me and will continue to date me? Did I just answer this question? Um, Jackal 385, will I feel less alone soon? Yeah, you should. You have new energy coming in around you. You have plenty of new energy that comes in, but you know what? Sometimes that doesn't help you when you feel alone. Like, you could be in a room full of people, you could be at a party and still feel alone. But you do have new options coming in. You've got choices and success coming in around a wish coming true. So things are improving, probably sooner than you think, too, like before the end of the year. Um, Christine, if my brother and I talk again, will it be before the end of the year? We haven't spoken in 10 years. Okay, let's see. Well, you have a wish around the situation, so if that's your wish, you can make it happen. You can make that happen. Yep. Simran, will I be nervous when I first meet my next partner, and will I find them attractive, and when they find me attractive? Yes, you will be nervous, and yes, you will think he's attractive, and he will think that you are attractive. Prussian, is it making him feel more powerful against me now that he's in a place where he can complain in locker room? Yeah. Yeah, I know, and it's kind of a little crazy. Um, Truly blessed. Can somebody post? Oh, it's leomoon2588 @gmail.com. Kal-El, energy around the visit to the Pisces in December. Energy is good. A new beginning, and like you've made it to the top of the mountain, you could breathe a sigh of relief. Things change for the better quickly. Is there anybody here that I haven't answered for yet? Simran, in 1 month will I finally meet him? I can't swear to timing because there are a lot of factors that go into it, but it could be in the month of July or by the month of July, like anytime between now and next July. Anybody else I haven't answered for? Oh, you're welcome. You are welcome. Love always. What does KO want with me? maybe looking for a long-term stable friendship. I don't see a lot of romance here right now, but there is happiness and longevity around the situation. So it could be that they start off thinking that they want a friendship, and there could be more to come down the line. I don't know where your relationship is right now, but communication is coming in between the two of you. You may feel like things are moving forward, or like the relationship is getting grounded and stable. And they may be putting in a little bit more effort, but it may be kind of gradual and slow and steady. That may drive you a little nuts. Love always this weekend. Perseverance pays off. You've got a new journey on the horizon. Negativity is moving into the past. Could be spending time with a love interest this weekend. A soulmate connection can move forward. And it looks like there may be, you may feel like either life is moving forward, or you could even be doing a little bit of traveling. Feeling like you're being better treated in your personal relationships. The Sagittarius is around, so is the Libra. And you could have cause for celebration that comes in. Should be a pretty nice weekend. Mel, which one has the ulterior motive in love? PC, the Aquarius. PW, the Virgo. The Aquarius comes up stronger than the Virgo as having some kind of an ulterior motive. Georgia, finances over the next week. Cause for celebration comes in around money. Okay, a cause for celebration comes in, choices come in, feeling better compensated or better respected, and feeling like your financial life is moving forward. Jesse, a love reading. Love life is moving forward pretty quickly through divine guidance. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a couple of things happening here. You have a Four of Cups person, which would be somebody that's in your world or a familiar face that you haven't made the connection with. Could be anybody. It could be the guy that works at the deli, or the guy that, I don't know, delivers UPS. But it would be somebody that would be a familiar face. Now, that person could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or you could have the Four of Cups person and a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Earth sign show up. Because you might have some choices and you could be feeling undecided. Next relationship you enter should be well balanced, and you should feel like you get out of it what you put into it. You should be treated really well. It's like a wish come true. It also looks like you've got a water sign that comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, that is quite passionate. Stepping into your own strength and your own self-confidence brings success around love. If you're with someone right now, solution to a problem is in front of you. You guys will figure it out and get past it. Romance heats up. You should be feeling well, treated very well in your current relationship, and you're being guided by the divine, and things are moving forward. Relationship is grounding, but there may be an issue between the two of you that you're not undecided about. A wish comes true regardless. Passion comes in, and so does success. It would probably be happening. You probably would see success around love within the next 3 to 4 months. But I can't tell you that it's a certain person. I can't, the manifesting thing kind of, not that I don't, it depends like what your idea of manifesting is. Like if you're throwing out into the universe, you send me the right person for me. I'm open to the person that shows up. I'm open to explore my options. I can understand that. But it's when people start to like get hell bent on drawing one person in. I can't say I believe in that. truly blessed who's coming towards me in love. You have a Capricorn that comes in with a love offer. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. And with the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. And you got choices that come in. Balance comes in, and life seems to get unstuck and move forward. The next relationship you enter will have long-term commitment around it. Could be with a Taurus, could also be with Capricorn. Julie, is he trying to come over tomorrow? Yes, I believe so. I think he's going to try to come over tomorrow. Ray, what is it that I need to know? Got a new journey on the horizon. A disappointment is moving into the past. Negativity is moving into the past. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. Choices are coming in. Don't settle for less than you deserve, especially when it comes to love. And it looks like the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. A Virgo enters. That could be of significance. It also looks like you've got, your intuition is heightened. Definitely listen to it. You got happiness coming out over your life. Maggie, love reading for the next 7 days. You may be feeling a little bit bored. You could be feeling like you put in a whole lot of hard work and you didn't see much of a payoff. Could be feeling a little stuck or a little out of balance over the next 7 days. You could hear from I would say love looks like it's a little stuck. It's stuck and stagnant over the next 7 days. It doesn't look like all that much is happening. Ida E, will I stay single for the rest of my life? No. No, you won't. Especially as a Scorpio. You've got new opportunities coming in within the next couple of weeks. Could be exploring different options. The love cup is full. You got choices coming in early next year. A Virgo enters. I don't think that you're going to be single for the rest of your life. Blue skies. Will David the Taurus reach out to me soon? Yeah, probably before the end of the year. Dream interpretations that I do they're kind of more practical. The way that I was taught, they're kind of like psychological and practical. And if you're looking for like, yeah. Basically, the way that I was taught with dream interpretations is that most of the time, the significant dreams, especially the reoccurring dreams, could be your subconscious mind that's purging whatever the situation is. So you're dreaming about your ex-boyfriend, you can't get over your ex-boyfriend, he's showing up in your dreams. It's because your subconscious is trying to get it out. You're getting over it in your dream life, especially reoccurring ones. If you haven't seen somebody in 20 years and all of a sudden they pop up in your dream, the way that I kind of look at that is a few ways. You could run into the person. It also could be that you're purging the bullshit that's related to that person or related to the time in your life that you were involved with that person. Like, you're dreaming about your best friend from high school, all the trauma that you went through in high school, that may be starting to come out in the dream state. It depends really what it is. Like, some dreams are just like fucking bizarre. Like, it's this. I had a dream that I was cleaning out Dylan's ears. Dylan's the dog. I was cleaning out Avery. No, no, no. I had a dream that I was cleaning out Avery's dad's ears. Why? I think because I spend a lot of time cleaning out ears. I clean out the dog's ears, I clean out Avery's ears. So I guess he was in line to have his ears cleaned out. I have no idea why, but what does that mean? Like, that I think is just my mind going through like tasks that I do, right? It's like that's what you do when you're awake, so that's what you dream, you know? It depends on the dream. Anyway. Julie, how does my daughter's dental visit go tomorrow? Oh my God, the dentist. You made it the dentist. It looks like the appointment goes well. It looks like there are choices. Happiness comes out. Happiness could be a little delayed, but happiness is coming out. Though you got good luck, it should go well. What does she need to have done? They may give her choices. You know, you could have this or you could have that. Or we could do this and then we can do that. It looks like it goes well. Um, Farheen, does my husband regret ditching me and leaving me for someone else? I don't see regret as of right now. They may not be there yet. Did I answer for everyone? Spiritually beautiful. Is Khalil being honest with me about everything because I haven't asked him and he told me no and that he doesn't have her? Wait a second. What? Um, is Khalil being honest with me about everything because I asked him and he told me no, that he doesn't have her number? I mean, but why do you think he was talking on the phone with her? It's kind of random. What would make you think that he's talking on the phone with her? I don't think that he's being honest about everything, but I think that you're grilling him over everything. And I think that he is just, he's being honest for the most part, but he feels the energy of this situation is like this guy is being on trial for everything. He's on trial for this one, he's on trial for that one. It's like you just don't trust him, or you're like this, there is like no trust in this relationship, but the guy hasn't done anything. So like, why would you think he's talking on the phone with her? What, like, it's a random thing. Like, I would never think, like, is my brother talking on the phone with my friend Amy? That wouldn't be a question that I would ask. So what is it that makes you think that he's connected to her? Because once again, I think this comes back to your issue with women. I don't think it has anything to do with him, But all of this, like grilling him and accusing him of stuff, is going to deteriorate this relationship. So it's like, does it matter if he's being honest if you don't believe him? You know what I'm saying? Like, does it make a difference? Because these situations keep coming up, and only in a couple of weeks. So if she's on the phone, why? Because she's on the phone, why do you think she's talking to him? Like, what would make you think she's talking to him just because she's on the telephone? You see, like, I think that your head goes to this crazy place and it dreams this kind of stuff up because I think you have a problem with women. That's what, because these women keep coming up. But just because she's on the phone, what would make her, like, why is she on the phone with him because she's on the telephone? Like, if my brother was on the phone, I wouldn't assume he was on the phone with my friend Amy. I wouldn't I wouldn't even think about who he was on the phone with. Or vice versa. If Amy's on the telephone, I wouldn't even think. It wouldn't even cross my mind as to who she's talking to. I would just think, oh, she's on the phone. So what I think is I think that this relationship is going to be, it's breaking down because there is no trust. And the guy isn't even doing anything. He didn't even do anything. You just saw her at the job being on the phone, and you assume that she's on the phone with him. I think that this stuff, it really comes down to what's going on inside you. And I think that that's the issue that you're having with this relationship. Sarah, the next 24 hours between Joe and I. You may feel like things are a little stuck and stagnant. Communication looks as if it's down, and you may feel like things have gone out of balance. You could find something to be a little disappointing around this situation. I am Amira. I'm new. Oh, welcome, welcome. What's the connection like between me and E? That is mixed. Will we have a family? Because I got a reading that he wants to marry me. I can't comment on what somebody else has read for you, but I don't see marriage coming in here right now, and I don't see family right now. That doesn't mean it will never happen. I don't know where your relationship is right now, but in this moment, I don't see marriage and family coming in. It looks like communication could pick up, happiness could come in, balance could come in, a new journey could come in, but marriage and kids right now, I don't see that. The Empress, do you think that Capricorn would be interested in having a child with me? I don't know what your relationship is with this person right now, but they don't look like they're looking to have children. It doesn't look like they have children on their mind right now. New me, what do I need to focus on the new moon? Eclipse, letting go of things that you can no longer change, no longer control, or make you feel out of balance, unrespected, or negative. It looks like let go of things that you can't change and get ready for new stuff to come in. You got a new journey on the horizon. Have patience. Things are going to change for you for the better quickly. Tia, what are the Aries feelings for me? Aries thinks that you're kind, caring, smart, intelligent, attractive, maybe a little bit mysterious, unique, driven, determined, and self-confident. You got a wish around the situation. Coco, yeah, post it. I saw the super chat. I didn't see the question. Right. I see, Brandy, I agree with Mel. And the thing is that it's not so much whether or not he's talking to her. The issue is that you have a fascination with women. Like, in other words, forget about who she's talking to. Why would your mind go to that place? Why does your mind go to that place? Because you have an issue with her. But you tend to have issues with women. And like, it's like you feel like women are going to steal from you what's yours. Nobody can steal from you what's yours, but you can push it the fuck away. And that's what's happening here, because this isn't the first woman, and it's around the same guy. So if this woman here falls into a black hole never to be seen again, another woman is going to show up, and it's the same thing. This is not about a relationship him and her are having. They're not having a relationship, but you're dreaming one up between them in your head. And what's going to happen? It's going to push him away. Or worse, it could manifest a relationship between them, because negativity manifests pretty quickly. So the question really is, why does your head go there? Tia, can you clarify the wish that you saw for me in the Aries? Well, when you get the wish card, it's like you have a wish, so you put it out into the universe. What do you want? Put it out into the universe. I want things to move forward. That's what I hope for. That's what could happen. But I'm not granting the wish. You have to put out into the universe what it is that you want. And that could happen. You can make that happen. It looks like things could move forward if that's what you want. Once again, you got the wish card. That's for you to decide. You got to put that out into the universe. I want a committed relationship. I want to be exclusive. I want to see you 3 times a week, whatever it is. I would put it out into the universe because you could get it. And it looks like your perseverance around the situation pays off. Looks like the two of you guys have a good connection. And it looks like communication is going pretty well, or will be improving. So put out into the universe exactly what you want from the situation. Coco, you told me in my weekend reading that I would have a wish coming true in my relationship. What is my wish? Once again, you're the one that makes the wish. When you get the wish card, it's about what you want, not about, it's not like, I'm not the one that's granting the wish. The cards aren't granting the wish. It's like, here's the wish card. What do you want to happen? Put that out into the universe. Do you want something to happen? Like, I have a wish that I want to get a better job, right? So then I would be like, oh, there's a wish coming. I'm going to focus on, I need a new job. Send me a new job. But you decide what it is. Does it have to do with my boyfriend? I can answer that. 6, 7, 6. I don't see anything happening this weekend with the boyfriend. That would be like wish fulfillment. And I don't think it has to do with the boyfriend. But like I said, when you have the wish card, it's like you decide what the wish is. The cards don't decide that. So like you may have a wish, I want to book a vacation. I want to take a cruise. So you put that out into the universe. The cards don't tell you what your wishes are. You decide what the wish is. Divine Goddess, how are things looking for me on the work and career front? Looks pretty good. Looks like you got choices coming in. You got more money coming in. Feeling grounded and stable. Feeling like things are moving forward through divine timing. Destiny, how does L view me? As a loyal, stable, grounded, trustworthy friend. That is pretty sincere and stable. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? I think that's it. I think I got through everybody. Myra, I did answer you. I said that I can't comment on what somebody else reads, but in the reading that I did, I said that I saw that the relationship looked like it could be improving and communication was picking up, but I don't see marriage and kids coming in right now. So I don't know where your relationship is with this person. I can't say that they're thinking about getting married and having a family right now. I didn't see that. Oh, Elizabeth, okay. Go ahead. Uh, Khalel, I'm pretty laid back and peaceful in daily life, but often have violent dreams. It's usually because I'm in danger somehow, still very disturbing. That's probably just fears that are coming up. Um, like, I've had dreams too, like where I'm running away from something or something's chasing me. I think those are just fears. I don't think it's anything that you really have to worry about other than it's disturbing your sleep. But if you can kind of get to the root of what your fears are in real life, like in waking life, and you kind of like, whatever the fears may be, like we all have them. Once you start to conquer them, the dreams may start to stop. I know, I hate that. Elizabeth, what do you see in the new year for me? What do you see the ex's next move? Okay, the ex's next move is communication comes in and they want to talk about money. Next year, it looks like you've got success coming in around work, stepping into your own strength. You may be, you might be going back to school. We spoke about that earlier. It also looks like you've got the Empress here, which is like love, money, abundance, fertility, and your life starts to move forward pretty quickly. It looks like paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief. Balance comes back to your life, and you may even have some travel that comes in next year. The new year looks like it brings in good changes. I know it sounds cliche, but especially around school and work. And it also looks like school and work, travel, and paying off a bill or a debt that may be weighing like heavy on you. Oh, you're the one that's being violent. If you're the one that's being violent, then I would say that there may be some like suppressed anger. I don't think I've ever been violent in any of my dreams that I can remember. Well, Myra, where is your relationship right now? Like, if you're in a situation where you're close to getting married, or you've discussed it, or it's on, like you've already been in the situation, that could be coming, but I don't see it coming right now. Maybe sometime next year the situation could come up. But if, I mean, I don't know where your relationship is right now. Like the way that the cards read, I mean, are you going to get married one day? Yeah, but when? You know, it's like I don't know where you are in your love life. Because sometimes like people like I said before, people will ask me, I want messages, love messages from Sagittarius, and I look at the cards and I'm like, they're not dating. So how do I give you love messages from somebody that you're not dating? Like that person's not thinking love towards you. They're not sending love messages out into the universe. They don't know, you're not in that connection. So I don't know where your relationship with this guy is. According to my reading, there was no marriage and children coming in the immediate future. If you've been dating for 2 years, it could be coming down the line. It does look like there's an improvement between the two of you, but I don't see anything that says marriage and kids are coming in now. Like you're getting married now. That's not showing for my in my reading. All right, see, so that's it. You're not talking, you're not in communication, and somebody told you that you were going to marry him. It's not in the near future. Yeah, I can't say that that's going to happen. Um, oh, thank you, Divine Goddess. Thank you, thank you. Queen, do you think the Capricorn will want more than a friendship with me in the future? Got about a 70% chance, yes. Shirley, what did Elle think about the long text I sent him? Oh, I pulled it back. Sunflower, unique. Will there be a surprise for me at the party that I'm invited to? Will there be a surprise at the party for me right now? I don't see, well, I don't see, no, I don't really see a surprise coming in. I think that whatever the party is, you're pretty much going to get what you expect. Doesn't look like a bad time. It looks like it's a good time. It just doesn't look like there's anything out of the ordinary that's exciting and surprising that comes in. Looks like a good time, though. I would go to it. You got the world at your feet. Things are moving forward. Seems to be a lot of fun. Shirley, what did Elle think about the long text I sent him? May have been a little overwhelmed. Maybe felt a little bit like out of balance, overwhelmed, and kind of stuck, or didn't have time to, like, I don't know, maybe they didn't have time to read the whole thing. Did they answer yet? They're coming up as feeling a little bit overwhelmed, and a little bit with the Hermit in reverse is kind of like, I'm not answering because I don't know what to say, or I don't, they may know that whatever you said, you were right, and they don't want to have to admit to anything. Hermit in reverse is kind of like, I'm not answering. I'm not talking about this. So they may be a little overwhelmed right now by things. Okay, is there anybody else? No, I think I got to everyone. So that is it for me tonight. I will be back on tomorrow at some point. I don't know what time, but I'll be on at some point. If I can get on in the morning, I'll come on in the morning. Otherwise, I'll be on when she takes a nap in the afternoon. Thank you guys for being here tonight.